Hey gamers! In my opinion, there are two aspects of video games that make them as fun and addictive as they are. The first, of course, is the ability to control a character situated in a world completely different from our own. And the second is the ability to play these games with your friends. MMORPGs bring both these elements together and allow you to have a perfect gaming experience that is unparalleled to anything else. So that's why today I am back with the top 10 best new MMORPGs that'll give you a ton of fun. But before going ahead, I want to introduce to you an amazing and unique oriental fantasy-style MMORPG mobile game called Divine W, Perfect Wonderland. In the game, players get to witness an oriental fantastic open world with a massive map of over 60,000 square inches in which anyone can truly immerse. The game features 8 classes and roles to choose from, each with its own appearance, skill sets, and weapons, plus every role has 2 forms, normal and demon. When it comes to fighting enemies and defeating bosses, players can combine their skills here and practice the unique martial arts in the game. The overall combat is flawless. In addition, you can also camp in this magical fantasy world, change your clothes for photos, marriage, fishing, and other rich leisure life gameplay. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that it's a great game, so what are you waiting for? Go ahead and pre-register the Divine W Perfect Wonderland and get the reward of SSR roll and log in to send a 1 billion diamonds reward, plus follow the official FB for the chance to get the iPhone 13 Pro Max, PS5, Switch, and other true gifts. Register now, links are down in the description. Starting with number 10, we have Time Raiders. Now at first glance, it may seem like I'm playing Tomb Raider on Mobo, but this is actually a new Eastern-themed adventure MMORPG with a mysterious and intriguing storyline consisting of undead dens, zombies, ghosts, and all kinds of horrific creatures. In the game, you'll explore various dungeons and creepy places and fight with many powerful creatures and bosses. Gameplay-wise, Time Raiders features 3 character classes and each option takes you down a different path, especially when it comes to your approach to battle. So essentially, this game mixes elements of Tomb Raider and MMORPGs to create an awesome gaming experience. Number 9. MU Origin 3.
The Golden Flame Dragon? It only exists in ancient scrolls!
MU Origin 3 is a bold reimagining of the classic MU franchise. It lets players dive into a magical Western fantasy world set in the land of MU. Being the newest MMORPG title on the block, it certainly has garnered a fair share of attention from players interested in MMORPGs. This new open-world MMORPG also offers smooth, fast-paced combat where players choose from one of the game's 3 powerful classes. In addition, it contains all the features to keep you interested and engaged in the immersive universe of MU, where you can take on multiple types of quests like the main quest, side quests, NPC quests, personal growth quests, etc. Number 8. Chimera Land. This game is fantastic for anyone looking for an extremely intricate and engaging RPG with lots of unique elements and features. You can travel for a very long distance because the game includes an entire world featuring more than 1,000 kilometers of explorable area. Now, since the world is so big, you will have to deal with a lot of monsters, but taming and mutating them is quite enjoyable. There's also a lot of tasks and quests you can complete. There's actually no limit on how creative you can be with the resources you can put together, and the world is really beautiful and vibrant to look at, so I highly recommend you give it a try. Number 7, we have Never After, or I have to say Tales Noir? Yeah, I don't know why these games are exactly the same, but you can try anyone without any problem. If I talk about the game, this is a new open-world fantasy MMORPG game where you have to choose from one of 5 classes. The game has dozens of princes and princesses from fairy tales around the world. You can then use these fairy tale characters to build your own team, which help you in the battleground. The game also features a beautiful storyline with gorgeous cutscenes, which makes the game even more interesting. Also, you'll have to fight with lots of powerful enemies and explore the mystical dungeons. Personally, I played this game and I really enjoyed the storyline, and also the graphics are beautiful. Number 6. Blade Fantasy Immortal Epic. This new 3D title lets players dive into an Eastern fantasy world set in the light of Blade Fantasy. Now, it's based on the Eastern Mirage theme, where you will go on an open-world adventure to become a divine warrior or an evil dark nemesis. The game offers a unique and exciting storyline with many different classes of god and demon. It offers beautiful graphics and smooth combat. You can also team up with your friends and take part in multiplayer battles. Number 5. Gran Saga. This one's a gacha MMO just like Tower of Fantasy. Gran Saga is an open world that allows you to control 3 people at once and rotate between them, and each of them has a different playstyle, which makes it very interesting. The game offers excellent graphics and a large number of characters to collect and utilize in battle, all of which are easily obtained through the game's gacha system. There are dungeons, raids, and various PvP modes to engage in. So all in all, it's a great game that largely focuses on the story, but there is a downside, and that is the language barrier. Number 4. Diablo Immortal.
Open.
You are not alone, supplicant. Slay the intruder in my name.
Diablo Immortal is an enjoyable experience where users control one of 6 classes and demolish the hordes of hell. It's a straightforward story and a very easy game to get into. Diablo Immortal gives the player exactly what they're hoping for. Lots of evil forces to demolish with the various class powers they have at their disposal. They will take up whatever their current story quest is and complete objectives typically focused on acquiring powerful magical objects and killing lots of demons. All in all, I do love this game, but I will be frank, it's not nearly as bad as a free-to-play Diablo could have been. The game does indeed assault you at every turn with 1,000 different microtransactions in all sorts of inscrutable currencies, so you will have to grind your way to victory, particularly if you choose not to spend money on the game. Number 3. Noah's Heart. Now, if you're looking for an alternative to Genshin Impact in terms of MMORPG, then Noah's Heart will be the best option. It's a wonderful MMORPG with beautiful graphics. The plot of the game takes place in a mysterious world called Noir, and the storyline is not bad. I really like the story, but the game map is super huge, and you can explore different areas and complete many different quests. Fight with enemies and massive bosses. Also, there are AI Phantom in the game which will accompany you everywhere inside the game. Number 2. Tower of Fantasy. Similar to Noah's Heart, the Tower of Fantasy is also a perfect competitor for Genshin Impact. The game is set in a truly engaging, futuristic, post-apocalyptic world where robots, drones, jetpacks, and monsters are a normal part of life. In Tower of Fantasy, you will play as a wanderer that can perform techno-magical feats by utilizing a powerful, yet sorely misunderstood energy known as Omnium. Also, the game features a large open-world map which you can explore either on foot or through your jetpack. Besides that, the gacha system of the game is not so great. Also, you need a powerful mobile device to run the game smoothly. So all in all, the game has beautiful graphics with a good storyline. Number 1. The Legend of Neverland. This one's an open-world MMORPG fantasy adventure game that has become a sensation in recent times because it is associated with Genshin Impact. In the game, you will explore a vast open-world map, complete different quests, and fight with monsters. At the beginning of the game, you will choose your character for different classes and customize that character as to your preference. The art style and gameplay is very pretty, and also the game features an amazing storyline which will grab you easily and bring you into the game hourly. In my opinion, Legend of Neverland is just absolutely stunning if you know how to focus and play the game. The financial investment is nothing and more to play for bonus. So there we have it, gamers, the top 10 best new MMORPGs for Android and iOS. Please let me know in the comments section down below which of these games you like the most, and if you want to be kept up to date on the newest and best mobile games as they're released, then subscribe to Down to Top with bell notifications turned on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.